She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Heads promenade, go halfway. Walk in, square through, all the way around. Right and left through, veer to the left, ladies hinge, diamonds circulate, flip the diamond, ladies trade, linear cycle, swing and promenade. Okay, now it's coming. I can hear it now. Get ready. Head square through and you count to 4 now. All the way around and a rattle left through. Veer to the left and then the ladies hinge, diamonds circulate, flip the diamond, ladies trade, linear cycle, take them all the way around. Swing the corner, lady, promenade her. Oh, misty rain, I'll keep searching. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Circle left, from a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I had to change dreams, I'm coming home. Alabama left with a corner, go back to do. 4 men start by the left and go along. Turn the partner right, left alley man, swing your lady, promenade her. Oh, misty rain, I'll keep searching. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Side square through and you go to 4 now. All the way around and a rattle left through. Veer to the left and then the ladies hinge, diamonds circulate, flip the diamond, ladies trade. Do a linear cycle round, it's all the way and then slide through, swing, promenade her. Oh, misty rain, I'll keep searching. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Side square through and a roll at 4 now. All the way around and a rattle left through. Veer to the left and then the ladies hinge, diamonds circulate, flip the diamond, then the ladies trade. Linear cycle round, it's all the way and then slide through, swing and promenade her. Oh, misty rain, I'll keep searching. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Circle left, from the phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I had to change dreams, I'm coming home. Alaman left with a corner, come back, you do, sado. 4 men start by the left and roll along. Turn the partner right, left alley man, swing, go around, promenade her. Oh, misty rain, I'll keep searching. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Well, gonna bow to the partner, corners 2. Thank them all real good. All right.
Smoky Mountain Rain, the first of our 2 all-dancer competition dances. Our judges tonight are all square dance callers with many years of experience. They are Jerry Goshorn from York County, Tom Money from Venango County, and Bob Engel from the Carlisle area. The judging is based on the technique of the dancers, the uniformity of their actions, and the response to the calls and the rhythm of the dance. This means that they should move together smoothly to the music and follow the direction of the caller. It is not who can memorize the pattern perfectly, but to dance with the rhythm and the direction of the caller. We do not have super slow-mo video replay system in place like the NFL has just yet, and hopefully we're not considering it. But if we do, we won't ask the NFL for help. Our second all-dancer competition is the song One Step Forward, called by Dan Prosser. This is by the country rock group Desert Rose Band.
You roll away, circle left. You roll away again and you circle. Left Alabama, that corner, weave the ring. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Swing your own and promenade like that. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Heads, reverse your flutter wheel. Keep that girl promenade outside halfway. Lead rights, right and left through. Pass to the center, square through 3 hands around the lane to the corner, swing, and promenade the ring. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Heads reverse your flutter wheel. Keep her promenade outside halfway. Lead right, right and left through. Pass to the center, square through 3 hands to the corner, swing, promenade. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. 4 ladies chain. You roll away, circle the land. You roll away again and you circle. Left Alabama, that corner, weave the ring, go. Swing those girls he found in promenade. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Sides reverse flutter wheel. Keep that girl promenade outside halfway. Lead right, a right and left through. Pass to the center, square through 3. Corner swing, promenade her around the ring. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Sides, reverse your flutter wheel. Keep her and promenade outside halfway. Lead right, a right and left through. Pass to the center, square through 3 hands around the land to that corner, swing. And promenade or walk around the ring. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. 4 ladies chained with enthusiasm. Roll away, circle the land. You roll away again and you circle. Alabama, that corner, weave the ring, go. Swing your girls in promenade. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Swing 'em, boys. Nobody gets too far like that. Moving right along. Excellent.
1 step forward. Next up will be the Division I competition dance. What's going to happen now is that all of the competitors will be asked to clear the floor while the judges tally up their scores from these first 2 competition dances. While they are clearing the floor, let's meet a pair of our young dancers tonight.
So how long have you two been square dancing for?
I've been square dancing for 2 years.
And I've been square dancing for 2 years.
And what got you two started square dancing?
So my brother and his girlfriend did square dancing, and he really liked it, so he recruited me and my sister, and I just kind of fell in love with it.
And my sisters brought me into square dancing.
What's the most fun part of square dancing for you?
So at first I was dancing girl, and then there wasn't enough guys, so I decided to step up and dance guy. And I really enjoy like being the leader and like helping the girls out whenever they need it, and also helping each square whenever they need it. So if they need an extra girl, I can be the girl, and if they need an extra guy, I can be the guy too. So
The dancing itself.
Next, we're going to be enjoying some demonstration dance by some of the local square dancers from the community. They're going to come out here and show you what it's like on a regular evening of square dancing. Dan Prosser will be calling and leading the demonstration of a typical square dance. You'll notice a lot of bright and colorful costumes out here tonight. Square dancers like to get dressed up to go out to a dance. You wouldn't go to a ballroom dance or a formal club in a shirt and shorts. Dress for men is usually a Western-style shirt, sometimes with a bolo or neckerchief-style tie. Ladies have historically worn a skirt with petticoats, but much more of the long flared prairie skirts are more common today. The fancy dress is not as common as it used to be. Often now it's reserved for special dances and special events like tonight. Our weekly dances and our club dances, most just wear jeans and regular shirts. There are no formal dress requirements to square dancing.
There's two parts to a dance.
Square dancing is an evening of fun and relaxation, and unlike bowling or golf, you never go home with a bad score.
And out of the 100 square dance calls, there are about 8 combinations of each one. So if you can picture it, takes
The competition dances tonight that you've heard so far are all singing calls. Singing calls have 5 parts to them, and as you might guess, these calls are songs that the caller actually sings. Our square dancers tonight will be doing what is called patter or hash calling. The caller will be calling a series of maneuvers for these dancers to dance, and they have no idea what's going to be coming next. The caller puts together these figures in his head and has the dancers do some interesting patterns and figures, and ultimately, hopefully, finish up with the right partner in the right position. Trust me, though, it's not as easy as Dan's going to make it look here.
bow to the partner. And bow to the corner, join hands, circle left. To the left. Alabama. And a do-si-do. Boys, star by the left. With your partner, boxinette. Then pull her by to the corner, do an Alabama left. And a right and left grand. Promenade her around the track and get her back home. Couples 1 and 3 move up to the middle and back. Same folks do a right and left through. Same folks pass the ocean. Ping pong circulate. They're playing mixed doubles. Ping pong circulate. Extend. Swing through. Boy run. Couples circulate. Chain down the line. Say, here I come, handsome. Lines up to the middle and back. Star through. Pass through. Trade by. Alabama left. Promenade home and take a little walk. We do not have to do right and left grands all the time. Side pair, square through 4. Touch 1/4. Scoot back, go boy. Boy, run around the girl. Everybody right and left through. Pass the ocean. Swing through. Girls will circulate, boys will trade. Boy, run around your girl and the couples circulates. You bend this line, move up to the middle and back. Touch 1/4. Coordinates. And the couples circulates. Bend this line, move up to the middle and back. Any lines, square through 3 hands. And look for a corner. Alabama left. And a right and left grand. Why not? Promenade. Or not. 4 ladies chain. Heads move up to the middle and back. Heads pass the ocean. Extend. In the middle, do a linear, don't do that, okay. Swing through. Boy run. Couples trade. Ferris wheel. Center step to a wave. Linear cycle, hinge, fold, and follow. And back away. And bow to the partner. Corner 2, by gum, your dice dancing, you're through. All right.
Demonstration dancers just showed you was a patter. There's background music which provides rhythm in the beat, but the dancers had no idea what Dan was going to be calling next. The next part of this demonstration will be a singing call, much like the first 2 dances that we saw with the competitors. You are watching the square dance competition and demonstration from the Pennsylvania Farm Show on PCN, Pennsylvania Cable Network.
For ladies promenade. One time. Swing your partner. Circle left. Alaman left that corner, weave the ring. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Swing your girls, promenade, go around the land. Rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Heads promenade, halfway heads. Square through 4. Swing through. Boy run. Ferris wheel. Center square through. 3 hands round the land. Swing that corner. Then promenade, my friend. And rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're going to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Sides, watch the heads, square through once again. Make a right-hand star. Right-hand star. Head star left one time. When you find your corner, touch a quarter, scoot back. Swing that corner, then promenade like that. So rosin up your bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the bands. For ladies, promenade. Swing it home. Circle left. Alaman left that corner, weave the ring. You say you want a 2-step, you want a Cotton Eye Joe. Swing and whirl your girls, then promenade on home. And rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Sides promenade halfway. Right and left through. Square through 4. Swing through. Boys run to a Ferris wheel. Centers pass through, swing, and promenade the ring. And rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're going to play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. Side 2, square through 4. Swing through. Boys trade. Boys run. You bend the line. Right and left through. Slide through. Swing your corner girl, your original partner, promenade. And rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're going to play in Texas, side space, grand square. Reverse. Boys promenade. Sherman girls, swing it home. All promenade. And bow to the partner, corner 2, and wave to there across from you. Great. Well done.
Now, if you're wondering who keeps all this straight and on schedule, it's Dwayne Hay from the Farm Show. Dwayne is the floor manager for this event and has really put a lot of time into organizing all 65 squares, their divisions, and making sure all the dancers are where they need to be when they need to be there. Dwayne will be calling the Division 1 dancers to the floor next. Division 1 is the youngest division, and they will be coming out for their first competition dance. If you're watching square dancing tonight and it's made you wonder how you could get involved with a hobby like this, the best way to find out about getting involved with square dancing in your local community is through Facebook. Simply search Square Dancing in Pennsylvania and contact any of the contributors there, and they will be very happy to lead you in the right direction and help you learn how you could become a part and involved with the square dancing community in your local area. While the Division 1 folks come out to begin their next set of competition, let's meet another dancer.
How long have you been square dancing for?
3 years. This is my 4th year dancing.
What got you started?
I just sort of did it because like I did ballroom dances and stuff like that. So I wanted to find like new types of dances like that. So I heard about this and decided to do it.
What's the most fun part of it for you?
Just got to know people and stuff like that, like in your square stuff. It's really fun.
Do you have any suggestions for beginner square dancers?
Go for it.
Square dancing is social networking in real life. Beginning square dance lessons offers a time to get to know your fellow dancers and to make new friends. There's no need for a partner in today's square dance. You'll find plenty of dancers ready to dance with you at any time.
Square 7? Okay.
Division 1 is taking the floor now and going to their assigned squares, preparing for their first competition dance. Division 1 will be dancing to the song 1, 2, 3, I'll Fly Away, and it'll be called by Brad Dybert. You may recognize this song as from Tim McGraw's 2007 album, Let It Go. It was originally titled Last Dollar and reached #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart in April of 2007.
Sorry, we were doing a sound check. Now we're ready. You walk around your corner, seesaw around your own. Boys star by the right hand, one full turn toward home. Pass your partner, Alaman left your corner, waiting there. Swing your partner, stay